Hello, this is Movie Reviews by JT, and this is my spoiler review for Moon Knight Episode 5. Moon Knight Episode 5 was very dark, disturbing, crazy, and everything is stuff. I really like this episode a lot and stuff, and everything. Yeah, so it starts off showing this woman. And so then they show the K, and then you see Tower at the goddess and stuff. Stephen and Mark had saw at the end of episode 4 and stuff. And then Mark started switching different realities, arguing with Dr. Harlow and talking to Tower Red and stuff. And then they go to these different doors and see memories and stuff. And then they go to this one room and start a bunch of zombie people, or people that Mark had killed, the kaiju, and then they see this little kid there. Then they went, then they started to wand and stuff. Stephen wands and stuff and everything, and you see another you see the mother and a father and stuff. It was actually Mark's childhood. He had a little brother and stuff. And then he was out in the woods, starting to go into this cave and stuff. And Stephen was following them in the cave, and it was full of water and stuff. And then they showed another memory and stuff He goes into the door on Stephen, and it was a funeral wake and stuff and everything. And then Mark comes down the stairs, and the mother started yelling and stuff. She blamed Mark what happened to his brother and stuff and everything. And Stephen was there, and then Mark chased after him, told him to pull him back and everything and stuff. And then they show the origins of Mark, how he became Moon Knight and stuff. He goes to this area, and you see the statue of Kaiju stuff, and Mark had all this blood on him. There's all a bunch of other people too, dead and everything and stuff. And Stephen and Mark are arguing with each other and stuff, and then they see Mark rolls his eyes, and started the Kaiju turned into Moon Knight with the suit and stuff. And then they get back on the boat thing and stuff with Tyrant with the scale and stuff. She had the feather and these two things she pulled out of Marcus Steven and stuff. And and then you and stuff. Then they go back into the memory thing and stuff in Mark's room. Stephen Grant is a character that Mark made up and stuff on his favorite movie, Tomb Buster, posted up in his room. And then the mother was banging on the door, told him to open the door. And so she comes in and stuff and everything. And then they laugh and everything. And so then they were back on the, and then you see Mark talking to Dr. Hollow again. About to call his mother. His mother died. And so you see Mark drinking and stuff, and the father saw him drinking outside. And so then he started crying and stuff, took off his hat thing and stuff. And you see Stephen there was comforting him and so he caught. Then they were back on the boat and so they were fighting those zombie people and stuff and everything. And one of them was grabbing onto Mark, and Stephen pulled in, and they both fall down onto the sand and stuff. And Stephen was calling. And stuff was calling for Mark when he was on the boat, and Mark was telling him to stop, telling Tara to stop the boat and stuff. And Stephen turned into a statue and stuff, and the scale thing stopped and started and showed Mark and a field, a bunch of flowers. This episode left me speechless and stuff. But this was my favorite episode of the show, Moon Knight and stuff. And I can't wait next week, the finale episode, see how things wrap up, comes to an end and stuff and everything. So yeah. So that's my spoiler review for Moon Knight episode 5. All right. Bye.